Hey, what's going on? This is Dan, and I wanted to welcome you to the 9-word email. Now, this is very simple and easy to implement. It takes about 90 seconds to implement this whole thing if you use it, all right? And this thing right here can generate you a pretty good amount of calls, closes, and clients from this, all right? And it doesn't require a lot of thinking, doesn't require a lot of doing, no tech, nothing, literally nothing. It's only 9 words, okay? So I'm going to walk you through it, the concept, the mindset, the intention, and pretty much everything you need to know, and hopefully you use it at the end of this, okay? So I'm gonna try to make it less than 5 minutes, this whole video, all right? So the core concept, get someone on a call and then sell the hyperactive buyers. Now there's 3 types of buyers in every buying situation. 1, the people that see it, want to get it, boom, they buy it. 2, the people that need to think about it, which is like the logical people. And then 3 are the FOMO buyers. People only buy it when you're going out of business. They only buy it when it's going away, or those kind of buyers, all right? And it's really going to be just 2 outbound messages that we're going to send. Now, the reason why I say 2 outbound messages and not emails is because you can do this with text message too. You just have to manipulate it a little bit differently for email, SMS, all right? Text messaging, all right? So here's the concept visualized. Now, first step is number 1, you have to get the email list, which you have, right? And typically the way that I do it, if I have an email list and I have purchasers on here for the product I'm about to sell, then I would just exclude them from that list that I'm going to send to. So it typically works better if you have a bigger email list or a more engaged email list. If you don't have an email list, it's probably not going to make sense anyways. So you can probably do this on your personal Facebook as well. The concept is still the same, right? So it's really easy. Email list, send out the email. If they don't open that email, you send out this second email. It's the same email, just change the text a little bit, all right? And so when they respond, you really just get on the conversation here. This can be an appointment setter if you have one. And then you're going to book them a call to jump on a call with you to sell them the thing that you're talking about here. You're going to take a call, and then you're going to close it. And that's pretty much it. Like, there's not much to this. It's just doing it, right? KPIs that we track, emails sent, emails opened. What's the response rate over a 7-day period? So, for example, if you send out an email today on the 12th of June, 2022, you're going to check back on the 19th to see how many responses did we get over that time frame. All right, and that will tell you the response rate from emails opened, right? And the reason why I say 7-day period is because typically people won't respond that same day. They take like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to respond to that initial email. So it's good that if you do it, you track this 7-day period rather than just the same day period. All right. Total calls you booked, total calls taken. Now total calls booked, total calls taken, totally different things, right? Calls closed, meaning like, okay, so I took 10 calls, I closed 2 people. Makes sense? Then you got a 20% closing percentage. All right. Cash collected and then revenue generated. Sometimes we get a deposit. So you could do, if you're selling a $5,000 program, then you do a $500 deposit and then pay the rest off later, right? So that could be cash collected, 500, revenue generated, $5,000, right? Something like that. All right. And that way you can go cash on cash return and then cash, basically revenue ROI. Okay. So who's this message for? Who the message is for this particular message you're going to send out, and who it's not for. So this email is intended to serve the 5% of people who want to work with you and want to work with you now, right? So 95% of the people don't want to work with you or don't want to work with you right now. So we're not appealing to them. We're only appealing to the people that want to work now. All right, the quality of the question will determine the quality of the lead. I get this all the time. Man, my leads suck. Well, it's not that the leads suck. It's that your funnel or your process sucks. And there's nothing, let's not get emotional about any of this stuff. It's just your process sucks, right? Or you're asking the wrong question, or you're too vague in your questioning, right? If I say, for example, do you need help with taxes? I'm going to get a lot of people saying yes, but they're not going to know what the heck they're saying yes to, right? So they're going to get there confused. So the more clarity you can provide in the front, then you stop the back end dumbness, or the people that don't even know why they're there. You stop that all of a sudden because you're being very, very clear about who you want, all right? You might get a lot more leads in this scenario, right? You'll get 1,000 people responding to you, but you only close like 1, and you spend all your time working the other freaking 5,500 people on it, right? And so, whereas if you say, are you looking to spend less in taxes this year? You talk very specifically to one person. All right. If they say no, it's clear that they are not the ideal person that's looking. They're not a business owner that is making enough money that they need to worry about spending less in taxes. The only person that will worry about that is someone that owes taxes. All right. So I already went over the 5 minutes. No worries. This thing, you can fast forward it. All right. So the email number 1 is going to say, quick question. That's literally what it's going to say. First name, quick question. Hey, it's my name, right? Dan. Hey, it's Dan. I'm curious. Are you looking for a way to get result? Curious. Are you looking for more clients? Curious. Are you looking to reduce your taxes or your tax liability? Or are you looking to have a tax resolution system? Are you looking for more leads? Are you looking to not have to pay taxes? They say yes, then you respond to them and get them on a call, right? Subject line 2, no, email 2. This is for people that don't respond to the first one, or they don't open the first one. I literally just put, hey, and then I say, we're looking for 5 business owners to help reduce taxes or not have to pay taxes. Would this be something you open to having a chat about right now? If they say yes, then you know that they're the right person because you said, this is what I'm looking for and this is who you are. Are you this person? If you say yes, then you must be that person, right? Obviously, you're not going to get everybody to be that person and you're not going to get everybody to go through, but you give yourself a better chance of weeding out the people that don't make sense for this by just what you say in the front, right? So 3 things will happen when you do this kind of email. So 1, they'll say no. So either you can remove them from your list or just say that are not business owner or something, not ready yet, something like that. They don't say anything, which this will tell you they're neither here nor there, which is cool too. Or they'll say yes, which will give you a lead that you're looking for and that what you're trying to provide, right? So the marketing is all about getting people to say yes to what you want and say no to what you don't want, right? So in this case, if you're selling tax planning, this is what you'll send them, and you'll say something to the extent of, hey, are you looking to not have to pay taxes, or are you looking for a way to reduce your tax liability? Something like that. And they'll say yes, and then that tells you, oh, these guys are business owners because only business owners that make a lot of money have this issue. So you lead with the issue, and then you'll find your person. Make sense? All right, here's a real life example. This is not in the tax industry, but this is giving you an example. Hey, so the email is Tyler, ? Right? And the message, let me use this one, right? The message is Anthony, ? Are you still interested in 3xing your service prices, right? Someone backed down the last minute, which means you can take on one more service business who wants to 3x their service prices. Respond back yes with your best phone number. We'll reach out and call you, right? Most people didn't do what we asked them, but that's okay. They just said yes, so they gave us a lead. That's what we're looking for. Then we can have that conversation. Interested, right? Same message. Same message. This guy actually did give the phone number. This guy actually did give the phone number. All right? So there you go. Shows you an example. Last but not least, this is not a guarantee that it will work. However, it's a guaranteed that if you don't do it, it won't work, right? So if you do use it and it does work, I want you to do me a favor and I'll do something cool for you. Shout me up on social media. And I'll give you a $50 Amazon gift card, and you could just say something to like the extent of, I just used Dan's 90-second high-ticket sales mechanism, and I'm already getting leads. Highly recommend it to everyone. You can tag me in it. Here's my link in my profile right here. I'll tag you up, and then you can pop in here and see my profile. Might change, it might look different, but the concept's still the same. All right, peace.